Welcome back. None of my opponents are here right now for the Supernova tournament, but we can still play a game. We can still play like 10-minute games like we normally do, or did. So, normally I'm so busy playing in tournaments that I don't have time to like line up for other games, but let's just send an open challenge for a 10-minute game out there and see who picks it up. We might also get challenges from just random folks. We'll see. And while that's in the pool, let's watch this game. Huh. Yes, so you're saying this Urashino guy got to 95% a few days ago? That seems kind of unreal. I wonder how you do that. Alright, so it'd be super convenient if we had a knight to just drop there and some other pieces to make this king. Obviously, that's not the case, but one can dream. Oh, 95% progress to Fordon. Nice. Uh, yeah, I guess it ebbs and flows, but getting that close itself is an achievement. At least as I see it. Wow. It's interesting that I've put a Seek out there. Like, I'm rated 1Q. So there's a lot of rating points on the line here, and yet nobody's picking it. That's cool. I guess just this is not the best hour for shogi in Japan for everyone. So that probably explains why things are so quiet. Either that or like my 1Q title scares them away, if my avatar doesn't already. So there's a shogi proverb that a horse in defense is worth 3 pieces, like 3 generals. I'm not sure, but also like a horse seems to cover squares very effectively at close range. So maybe there is some merit to that. Of course, if you have your horse in the corner, it's not as valuable. It has the potential to be valuable, but if it's buried in a corner, what's it really doing?
50秒。1、2、3。30秒。
Well, I'm looking at the
40
King Bishop
秒。
fork. I wonder if that's going to happen.
50秒。1、2、3。
Well, I would be tempted to just give up the lance and move my silver back toward the center of the board. Alright, so looks like 3 Don and I have the same idea. Now, he probably has a lot more ideas than I do, but I had one idea that is at least not completely terrible. So let's celebrate that. Um,
30秒。
oh, I have a challenge. Yeah, let's play. Good luck. Oh, since this is a rated game, yep, we'll do the thing that we always do. Wow, I accidentally played fourth file instead of central file. Looks like we're gonna see the fourth file one more time after all. Um, We have to keep our 4th file Rook Enthusiast badge. Sorry, I'm still so disturbed by the fact that I navigated into this. I need to build a castle, and then I can think about attacking. What have I missed? Traditionally, I've always put my file on this, I guess the 8th column here. This time I'm going to put it on the 7th column. I admit I missed that, but somehow I'm not completely alarmed either. Um, yeah, I want to see how this goes. Because one of us is castled, and one of us is thinking about castling. So I want to see how this goes. In many ways, this looks similar to the game I just criticized, with this gold nowhere near my king. Um, in other ways, I actually am starting to build an attack, but it's too slow. Unless my opponent just lets me go on ahead and wail on him, which might happen. Oh, let's see. If I take that, do I want to promote? Probably, but not for certain. No, if I don't promote, then gold up is very difficult to deal with. So yeah, we're promoting. Surprise, I guess. Not so sure what's surprising about this, but surprise. Now, they might hit my rook. I might have to move it. Um, hmm. That was not expected. Okay. I kind of have to take this. Can't exactly say no to that. And this is also free. I'm threatening a knight drop, and then I can take the gold, and, like, where is the castle? I don't understand. Possibly I just got extremely lucky. I don't know. Possibly I'm mated and I don't recognize it yet. Anything's possible, really. So the thing I'm most concerned about is bishop here and then knight there. Do I spend a move defending my king? Do I ever spend a move defending my king? Should I? Probably. Let's attack. Attacking seems fun. It seems my opponent got the memo that attacking is fun. Oh, no, they're actually just playing a defensive move with this. That's logical. If I had been thinking logically, I might have thought of this move. Alright. Well, do I fall for the bait? I think taking the lance is free, because, like, I have an open check on their king now. Also, I could just do the check right now, but then they just block. And then I don't get my lance. Alternatively, I could gold drop there, but I want my gold for an attack. So... First world shogi problems. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll take the lance. Walk square into the middle of their fork. And forget that they could invert the move order. As I often forget. Alright, well that's cool. Somehow it might work out anyway, but that's super sketchy. Yeah, I forgot that inverting the move order is something you can do in shogi. Even so, like, them taking my rook is not the end of the world. It's pretty bad, but I probably need to just, like, if they knight check, I need to run and not try to fight it. Well, we're holding our breath because I saw him highlight a piece. And then he unhighlighted it. Unhighlight it? I don't know. This is why I need practice. Okay. This is not the move I expected. Now, the weak point of his castle, strictly speaking, is this pawn here. So, so we'll deal with this knight and bishop stuff a different way. We'll just try to latch onto this pawn. And if I could get this pawn to fall, then good stuff happens. If not, good stuff does not happen. I guess this pawn is also a weakness. Um, well, that knight is in striking range of multiple of my pieces. So I could either pursue that with my knight, which seems like a waste of effort, or I could pursue that by dropping a gold, and then gold takes, rook takes, gold drop, and I need to use my other pieces. It's a beautiful knight here. Yeah, I want to get my other pieces on the board. Yeah, I don't know what I'm smoking. Obviously, knight here is strongest. Because then knight takes knight, and if gold takes, rook takes, they don't have a gold. Like, they just gave up their gold in that case. Whereas if I drop a gold and then exchange it here, they get a gold that they can defend with. And I don't have mate there. So yeah, clearly this is best. Alright, well this knight's not moving anywhere. And neither are any of their other pieces. Like, they could gold drop right into my camp and it wouldn't actually affect anything. Or rook drop there, rather. So yeah, let's just attack. Bring it on. Alright, they're threatening my lance. Not sure what good a lance is for them. Oh, wait. If I'm careless, they could fork me somehow. Well, any fork they could come up with is going to lose material. Yes, I can get forked, but it doesn't actually ruin my attacking chances any. So if they fork my gold and my dragon, I just exchange my rook or my dragon for the rook, and then I take whatever piece is offered up. And I continue attacking. A free piece is pretty nice. Although I miscounted. Like, well, no. Yeah, their rook wouldn't be able to take my gold at the end of the sequence. So now their bishop's loose, aside from being defended by the silver, but the silver's pinned. So next I can just pawn drop to win a silver. Or to win silver for bishop or something. Like somehow I come out ahead after pawn drop. So they might have to just retreat here. On the bright side, if they do fork my dragon and gold, well, I guess first of all, like, maybe I could defend on the file. Maybe I don't have to take the rook. But taking the rook looks nice. I thought I had this covered, maybe. I'm not sure.
10秒
So I'm going to win some material here. And this threatens to take the lance, which looks kind of fun.
$10秒 20秒 1、2、3
Also, I just trapped their dragon. No, the dragon can run out this way after promoting. So I don't have a dragon trap, but still. Yeah, I'm doing good on material. I have my emotional support dragon to keep me company.
$10秒 10秒
What? What is this? Okay, that has to happen as part of a longer term attack, but
10秒
it's not effective. The longer term attack doesn't work.
20秒 1、2、3、4、5 10秒 20秒 1、2 これより秒読みに入ります。10秒20秒1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8
Yeah, I thought this could happen. Um,
10秒10秒
Attacking without a knight in hand is pretty annoying. By annoying, I mean challenging.
10秒
Trying to figure out how not to screw this up like I've been screwing it up the entire time.
3、4、5、6、7
That's not where I want to put my knight, but I don't know where else it's going.
10秒
So my idea is silver drop at 4-1.
20秒1、2、3、4 10秒
And this undermines this silver back here. Alright, good game. Okay, well, you guys probably saw more than I did. This is a very complicated game. Let's see, is my opponent commenting? Some opponents do, some opponents don't. This opponent just took off, and I fully respect that. It's more interesting in many cases to do offline analysis. So yeah, is there anything you guys wanted to look at here? I forgot how challenging shogi is. I now remember. Um, when the opponent plays pawn 1-5, that if I take it, oh, if I do lance takes, they do a drop on 1-1 or something. That, yeah, that could be a purpose, certainly. Yeah, I found it ironic after having bashed another player for putting their gold out here. Here, my opponent gave me a tempo to do this. I had to give up a silver to get this position. This really doesn't feel solid at all, but now I think I'm in the game. Like, I think something happened here. Um, well, the rook sacrifice looks a bit crazy, but yeah, it's definitely a move. Do I take it? Taking it seems, yeah, I have to take it. And then I take, like, here, I guess. I don't know. Bishop takes here, really? Okay. The fuck is going on? That looks complicated. Okay. Um, yeah, that's a dynamic position. Wow, okay. Yeah, I have to admit, I didn't read all of this. I had some notion about rook takes sacrifice maybe being a thing, but this looks really complicated. That's cool. Well, hopefully there was some earlier deviation I could have made to avoid this entire mess. Um, you can only become good at the opening, but you can get to be great at the end game. Oh, yeah, I could simply take here. And then push. I've done this before. Why didn't I do it this time? He has no pawn in hand. That changes things a lot. Okay. Yes, this makes a lot of sense. Oops. Yeah. Yep. This is just clearly better for me. Because my opponent doesn't have a pawn. That's kind of unusual. Uh, yeah, right. Like all the typical fourth file, break this open, promote the rook, all that rah 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 is still there. And my opponent has no pawns. And their silver is getting trapped-ish. Like, this is amazing. Um, this is like a complete backfire of whatever initiative they had. And now they have to rebuild their initiative from whatever they can do here. This is not what they had planned. So yeah, this absolutely I should have done. So yeah, I was caught off guard by this because I almost always see the silver move first. Um, my plan was if they move the silver, then push this. And I guess that's why they pushed the pawn instead, was to thwart my plan, but this just invites a world of hurt. Um, yeah. And even if they, like, play the silver out the other way, like, it's the same deal. The same threat, same everything. The only way they could try to make this work is by, well, yeah, right. Yep, same, all of that still applies. Yep, we get it. No, it's good to see, though, like, yeah. The only way they could maybe make this work is if they keep this square covered. Which means, like, not climbing silver. Means, like, not even reclining silver. This is just, like, I don't know if there's a word in Japanese for this kind of silver. But, yeah, it can't do anything. And since it can't move, the knight can't move, and the knight can't move, so, like, nothing can move. Yeah. This is definitely an improvement over my opening play. Bad move order silver. Okay, that, yes, that could definitely be a thing. Yeah. So the move order surprise caught me off guard, and that allowed us to have this exciting game where I got to sack a silver for what was probably dubious compensation that grew to be something that, like, this never should have gotten anywhere near out of control like it did. Yeah, my lance drop here was appropriate. I later regretted it and thought about a second file lance drop, but I'm ignoring the fact that, like, I just walked into the one and only tactic that you're supposed to look out for. I let that happen. Um, and I guess I could pretend it's okay, but yuck. That's no fun. So, yeah. Instead, like, I don't have a lance to put. Well, okay, I saw arrow briefly show up on the board, but yeah, this is probably not my best move. Um, so, traditionally, you would play this, and then your gold would go up there. But um, in lieu of that, and in light of all the other things that are happening here, maybe there's something else I can do. I don't know. But also, getting this position in the first place was not my best idea. Uh, yeah, my rationale for taking the lance was that, oh yeah, if he just forks my king and dragon, I can just move the dragon away with check. But not if I'm in check. It doesn't work that way. Um, I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, I don't need the lance. I don't know, man. Maybe my night drop was very poor. Um, it's like if I gold 5-1 to prepare the night drop, they just like prevent the night drop um, with a pawn. So that's not it. Um, Still feels like there's something here. I could try a similar tactic to the game where, like, if I play this, they have to, like, oh, right. Oh, okay, so I do have to act in a timely manner. I can't just ignore what they're doing. Um, that's annoying. Okay, wow. I missed that. That's not a good thing to be missing. Okay, so yeah, the silver attack they did is actually okay. Yeah, my whole attack is super unsound then. Um, and while I could put down more pieces or maybe move this up to try to make it sound, like my entire position collapses if I try to do that. So, oh, okay, okay. There's an idea. Steal that from the pros. Maybe the timing here is wrong, but like a move ago, around here somewhere, yeah, this sort of idea is appropriate. Yeah, pros do that all the time. I should consider that sometime around now. That would be definitely intensifying an attack. Oh, we're also thinking I could do this. Yeah, that makes sense. That would force them to either trade or do something like that. I was thinking they'd have to close the diagonal, but yeah, this actually does close the diagonal. This might not be best. Yeah. So I wonder maybe I could go back further. I mean, here, like, I really don't like the silver fork at all. So what's the earliest point at which I can change the course of this game? Like, I did consider this. This would slow things down. But also they get this fork. Yeah, that doesn't actually slow anything down. It seems to do the opposite. Yeah, that's no good. Okay. So they still have no pawns. I could consider this. I don't know. This is probably no good either. Why that square? Why'd I pick that? Why not this? Oh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so, like, this actually bears a threat if they do this. So, hmm. Okay. I keep forgetting pawns so easily promote in this game. Yeah. So you're thinking that taking the knight first is fine. And you're thinking this is okay. Oops, I have to take that. Right, duh. Okay. I'm confused. How do I come to terms with this position? Just mentally. One thing that's in my favor is control of these squares. That's pretty important. I'm annoyed that I have 3 pawns in hand that I can't use at all. Right, and this knight idea is pretty annoying. They do have to counter my knight idea. So, like, they have to spend a tempo. And then they still have this, so, like, I can't take this just yet. So, I need to spend at least 1 tempo on defense. Oh, that? Really? Okay. Oh, that makes sense, because, like, I attack this. Huh. Okay, yes, this is a logical place for gold. I've seen this Kishin before. Yeah, shogi's complicated. But okay, this isn't bad. This is the main contention. Nice. Wow. Okay, I keep forgetting how pieces move. That's really cool. Yeah, that fuels an attack. That's pretty nice. Well, so there is no, like, perfect defense to this stuff. Um, huh. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I can be a lot more optimistic about this, even though, like, this looks super hard. Um, this attack is quite fierce. So yeah, who knew? Not me. That's who we didn't know. All right. See, maybe the silver shouldn't promote, so pawn 8-6 is playable. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas in this position, and Gota needs to attack. But at least we've established, like, by this point, Senta's position is playable. Can there be a post-game analysis in the chess world like this? Um, yeah, in Lee chess, it's possible to study games, to collaborate with other players. I think up to like 16 or 60 or some other number of collaborators can participate in the same study, moving pieces at the same time you're moving them, adding variations and stuff. So, yeah, Lee chess has very highly collaborative game analysis, which is seldom used, but really should be used a lot more. As for other sites, I don't know. Chess.com has a blogging feature, which could be of use for players looking to distribute information to large numbers of other players. Yeah, this is super strong. Wow. Okay. That's cool. So I think we've established that, yeah, this bishop to the edge technique is like 100 times stronger than I thought it was. And that's why I played all these other really weird moves that eventually led to this. And your observation was that if I take the pawn, this might fall to some trap later.